Joe Myers, Larry Alexander, Bruce Tribune back here with you at Glasgow High School, getting ready for a girl-boy basketball doubleheader between Glasgow and Warren Central. And, Bruce, when you and I watched the Glasgow play down there, you said in Bowling Green, you mentioned that Caden Spurge hit a few threes in that game. That was good to see because the first couple of games, Caden had not knocked down a three. She hit 3 of them against against Greenwood at Bowling Green High School on Saturday. You kind of hope that gets her going a little bit because, Cadence, we've seen in the past, she is a pretty good three-point shooter. She can get hot, and when she does, she can make several of them in a row.
Well, she's a good ball handler, too, because, she tries to drive to the basket and drive to the basket. And, with being able to hit the three, that drive into the basket, that way, she can step back and shoot the three because they've got to respect that. They don't, get up close on her. She can drive by them.
Larry, I know you weren't there Saturday, but Lady Scotties would like to get Janae Bradley going a little bit. Janae did not play in the first game, but she's played the last 2. She still has not scored a point yet. Stayed in foul trouble the entire game against Greenwood on Saturday. She had 12 rebounds in that in that loss to Russell County last Friday. That had 6 Saturday against Greenwood. You need to kind of get Janae going, and getting her in the scorebook and get her going offensively a little bit. That'll certainly help this ball club out if you can do that.
Oh, yeah, it would help a whole lot. She's the biggest girl on the floor, probably height-wise, and she needs to get in there. And she can rebound the basketball, does it? But she's hasn't been really good over the last couple years offensively. So, she's just got to make the shots. When she gets offensive rebounds, you got to go back up, put it in the basket. And, of course, free throw shooting, you got to make free throws. This team can go to the basket and get to the free throw line, but you got to make some free throws, to make it count.
Lady Scotties were just 1 of 9 at the free throw line against Greenwood the other afternoon as well, shooting 50% from the field overall. But the main thing is, they handled the ball pretty well against Greenwood, but got to start trying to get that basketball to go through the hoop a little bit more often. They're scoring at just 30 points a game, giving up 48 points a game. Now, Bruce, one thing you cannot fault with this team, the Lady Scotties play hard, and they play hard all the time. Effort is never a question with them.
No, they play very hard. And, they got some steals the other night, turned Greenwood over quite a bit. We had a lot of full-court pressure, and I think they wound up having, about 20, 22 turnovers. And we did take care of the basketball. It was our lowest turnover of the season, and we took care of the ball, and Greenwood applied some pressure, too. Of course, we let that Trend girl get started off. She hit her first 5 shots, and we played even with them after falling behind so quickly because that Trend girl hit her first 5 or 6 shots.
Well, let's wrap up the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off show. When we come back, we'll give you the starting lineups, which are going to be brought to you by Monticello Bank. And we'll be set for basketball here from Glasgow High School. It's the Scotties and the Warren Central Dragons in a girl-boy doubleheader for you. Again, we wrap up the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off show. We're back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
This has been the Don Franklin Auto Countdown to Tip-Off with Joe Myers, a production of WCLU Sports. Coming up, live Glasgow basketball action on WCLU, 1490 AM and 103.1 FM, and on Willie, 94.1.
For WCLU, your home for local.
It's time for Glasgow basketball on your home for local WCLU 1490 AM and 103.1 FM and Willie 94.1. Glasgow basketball is brought to you in part by South Central Bank, McDonald's of Glasgow, South Central Rural Telephone, the People's Bank, Don Franklin Auto, Colton Steakhouse, the Glasgow Electric Plant Board, Monticello Bank, Kentucky Farm Bureau Agent Joe Myers, Walbert Trucking, Big O Tires, Workout Anytime, and Full Circle Graphics. And now, the voice for Glasgow Sports, Joe Myers.
Welcome back here to Glasgow High School. Let's introduce you to the starting lineups for Glasgow and Warren Central. They are brought to you by Monticello Bank, celebrating over 125 years with 19 locations in 11 counties. First for the Warren Central Lady Dragons. Starting at forward, it is Kaylin Keener. She is a 5'10 senior. Leads the team at 13 points and 6 rebounds a night. The other forward, Kennedy Robinson, a 5'7 junior, averaging 5 points and 3 rebounds. And the third forward, Jelia Bailey, a 5'11 sophomore. She averages 4 points and 2 rebounds. The two guards are Ariana Simmons, a 5'6 senior, averaging 1 point and 3 rebounds. And Jordan Downey, a 5'4" junior, averaging 1 point and 2 rebounds a game. Lady Dragons 0-3 on the year. Head coach is Anthony Hickey. For the Lady Scotties, starting at forward, it's Chloe Hale, a 5'9" sophomore. She averages a team-high 9 points. She's tied with Mia Cassidy for the team lead in scoring at 9 points. Also gets 6 rebounds a game. The other forward, Janae Bradley, a 5'8" junior. She also averages 6 rebounds a game. The guards for Glasgow are Cadence Bird, a 5'4" junior, averaging 5 points and 1 rebound. Ashton Botch at guard, a 5'6" junior, 5 points and 4 rebounds a game. And Mia Cassidy, a 5'6" junior, starts at guard. She averages 9 points and 3 rebounds a contest. The Lady Scotties are 0-3 on the year. Head coach is Craig Pippin. Assistant coaches are Fred Stockton, Kelsey Kirkpatrick, and Octavius Barber. The starting lineups are brought to you by Monticello Bank, celebrating over 125 years with 19 locations in 11 counties. The officials for the contest, Tony Franklin, Evan Ray, and Tommy Young. Glasgow in their white uniforms tonight with royal blue numerals and letters. Says Lady Scotties across the front of the jerseys with a G down each side of the shorts. And Warren Central in dark gray uniforms tonight with navy blue numerals and letters outlined in white. And it says Central across the front of their jerseys. Kaylin Keener in the jump circle for Warren Central. Chloe Hill there for Glasgow. Tonight's tip-off brought to you by the Glasgow Electric Plant Board, a proud sponsor of Glasgow Scotty Sports, and the tap controlled by Warren Central's Ariana Simmons.
And looks like man-to-man for the Lady Scotty.
Here's Downey with it in the jump circle. Cadence Bird guarding her out front. Dribbles off to the left side. Now reverses, give the ball back up top to Keener. She'll give it here on the right side to Robinson. Robinson started by Janae Bradley. Gets some to the top of the circle. Give it back to Downey. Downey drives left. Goes into the post to Keener. She makes the catch between a double team. Kicks it out to Simmons, who drives into the lane and draws the foul on Glasgow. And it'll go on Ashton Bont. It's her first, team's first.
Yeah, this is not a great Warren Central shooting team either, so you don't want to put them on the free throw line either.
They shoot 44% as a team, but Ariana Simmons drills her first one. She's now 1 of 3 on the season from the stripe. Second free throw also good, but we have a lane violation on the shooter. Simmons came across the free throw line too early, so waved that made free throw off. It's 1-0 Warren Central. 1-2-2 three-quarter court pressure there by Warren Central. Glasgow has it in front court now. Bird going to give left side to Botts. Ashton drops it, goes back and chases it down. Back over to Bird. Now Hale with it, right wing. Left side to Botts. They'll swing it to Cassidy for 3 in the corner. No good. Chloe Hale with the offensive rebound and the put back and 1.
Good.
Warren Central foul going on Kennedy Robinson, her first, team's first, and a chance at a 3-point play for Chloe Hale.
Yeah, that was good. She made a good, strong rebound, got it with 2 hands, and went right straight back up and put it in the basket.
Free throws no good, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Glasgow. It'll be Warren Central basketball. 7 minutes to go in the first quarter here. 2-1 lead for the Lady Scotties. Here's 2-2-1 pressure by Glasgow in the full court. Robinson going to give it to Downey. She'll stop just shy midcourt. Now throws it into the front court to Keener. Downey gets it back. Backs it out near the timeline. Goes left side to Robinson. Here's Simmons with it straight away. To Keener. Back to Downey. Glasgow in 2-3 zone here in the half court. Downey throws it away. Stolen by Janae Bradley.
Yeah, good steal inside. Stepped in front of the pass.
Here's Mia Cassidy. Off to Bradley. Top of the key. Now to Botts. On the right wing to Bird. Cadence takes one dribble. Bounce pass back out to Botts straight away. Left side to Cassidy. She'll drive the left baseline. Get to the basket and draw the contact. Oh, no, they call her for a travel.
Oh. Didn't see that.
There was some contact there, but after the traveling violation, I assume. Here's the 2-2-1 pressure again by Glasgow. 6:07 to go in the first quarter. 2-1 lead for the Lady Scotty.
And Glasgow 2-2-1 full court pressure.
Robinson nearly lost the ball as she came into the front court, but able to regain control. Now Keener with it. She'll set the offense up.
The Lady Scotties have played man the first time down. The last 2 times 2-3 zone now.
Robinson out on the left wing. Throws it back out front to Downey. Over to Robinson again. They'll lob it inside to Bailey, who makes the catch, missed the shot, and the rebound picked up by Keener there for Warren Central. She had her shot blocked. Now Glasgow going the other direction. Here's Bird to Bradley. And Cassidy with it. Mia will give to Botts on the right side to Hale. Chloe will launch a three from the wing. It's too strong. Long rebound to Bailey. Well, went through Bailey's legs. She dives to the floor to grab it. And now we'll get a tie up here. And possession arrow will give it to Glasgow.
You got to get the basketball in the middle. It's a 3-2 zone they're playing. They're trying to trap you when you get into the corner out front. So you got to hit it in the middle to relieve the pressure and then kick it out to the other wing.
There's Hale with a drive, and a foul going to be called on Robinson. Number 2 on Kennedy Robinson. Team foul number 2 as well. And that will bring Brianna Frosto off the bench for Warren Central. 5'8" sophomore replaces Robinson. Frosto averaging 1 point and 3 rebounds a game. Botts inbounds to Cassidy. Quick three in the air from the right corner. Good. 5-1 lead for the Lady Scotties. 5 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Simmons brings it across the timeline. Got away with a carry right there. Was not called. She'll send it back out to Downey. Now left side to Frosto. And Downey gets it back, and she'll set the offense up here. Downey at the top of the circle. Glasgow in 2-3 zone. Goes left side to Frosto. Into Keener in the lane. Goes up between a double team by the Lady Scotties. The shot was blocked, and the ball out of bounds off to Glasgow.
They pushed Ashton Botts out of bounds. Almost hit the wall.
Frosto tried to get it to Keener. Overthrows her. Cassidy will chase the loose ball down. She'll go to the bucket, throw it up, and draw the foul. Foul will go on Ariana Simmons, her first, team's third.
Yeah, Mia got away with one there. She carried the basketball going down the floor. The referee didn't see it.
Mia Cassidy to the free throw line for 2. Mia shooting 54% at the free throw line this year. First one good. Second free throw for Cassidy, also good. All right. Glasgow out to a 7-1 lead with 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Lady Scottie set up in the full court pressure again. 1-2-1-1 this time. Frosto able to throw it into the front court, but then the pass stolen away by Ashton Botts as Simmons tried to get it underneath the Bailey. Now Bird with it off to Cassidy. Her shot rejected. Botts with the offensive rebound, saves it in. Frosto comes up with it for Warren Central. Here's Keener now. She'll get it ahead to Downey, who's behind the defense. She lays it up and in. First field goal of the night for Warren Central. And cuts Glasgow's lead to 7-3 with 4 minutes to go in this Big O Tires first quarter. Botts to the left side to Cassidy. Back out front to Botts. Pass nearly stolen away. Ashton able to regain control. Over to Hale in the corner. Off to Bird. Cadence will bounce to the Botts between the circle. Over to Bird. Into the corner to Hale. Chloe going to put a 3 in the air. It's off the back of the iron, and Keener pulls down the board for Warren Central. Keener comes across the timeline with it, gets it ahead to Frosto. She'll dribble in, pull up from 12 feet. In and out, no good, and Janae Bradley gets the rebound. Boy, she had Bailey all over her back. It was not called. The ball was knocked loose. Frosto will go to the bucket and lay it in. How do you not call that over the back foul right there on Bailey? My goodness. Craig Pippen is not very happy here on the Glasgow sideline, and I do not blame him.
No, she hit her, and that's why she dropped the ball.
Bradley gets it inside to Hale, and her pass back to the perimeter is stolen away by Downey. Now Keener with it for Warren Central. Going to the basket, puts it up too high off the glass, no good. The ball is loose underneath the bucket, and a jump ball here. It'll go to Warren Central. Kaylee Murray, a 5'8" junior, checking in for Warren Central. She replaces Jelia Bailey, and in for Glasgow, Mariana Bradley to get Cadence Bird, and we'll also see Skylar Campbell check in for the Lady Scotties, and she replaces. Did Janae Bradley come out?
Janae.
Okay. Skylar, a 5'8" senior, Mariana, a 5'3" senior. Inbounds pass knocked away out of bounds by Glasgow, so Warren Central will try it again from the baseline. Keener's inbound from the corner. Comes into Frosto. Out front to Downey between the circles. Downey going to put it on the floor. Dribbles off to the right side. Now goes back to the left. Being chased by Mariana Bradley out there. Glasgow's in man-to-man defense. Here's Keener with it right of the circle. Going to fire up a three. It is good. And that will give Warren Central its second lead of the night at 8-7. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Here's Ashton Botts, drives right of the lane, kicks it out to Campbell, and Skylar traveled. 7-0 run right here by the Lady Dragons has them up by a point. 2:28 to go in the Big O Tires first quarter. Inbounds pass comes to Simmons. She'll get it underneath to Murray, and she had to try to save it in bounds. She did, but Mia Cassidy has it for Glasgow. Mia takes it down the right side of the paint to the hoop, and her shot blocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Scotties.
Mia needs to stop outside about 4 or 5 feet out and just put the ball off the board instead of trying to go in under. She's so small she can't get it off.
Botts inbounds to Mariana Bradley out on the left wing. Going to take it down the middle of the lane to the basket, puts it up, no good. Good drive by Mariana, and then she takes the rebound away from Murray, gives to Hale. Chloe puts it in, and a foul. Nice job that time by Mariana Bradley to stay with it. The Warren Central foul going on Brianna Frosto, her first, team's fourth. And Chloe Hale back at the line to try to complete another three-point play. Did not make her first free throw. This one in the air is good.
And Mariana Bradley, she's not offensively, she won't score a lot of points, but boy, she plays hard on the defensive side.
Here's Keener into the front court, gives to Murray, back out to Keener for three in the corner, good.
2 in a row for her.
Warren Central back on top by a point at 11-10. 1:50 to go in the Big O Tires first quarter. Bradley with it out front for Glasgow. Will bounce it to Hale. Chloe has the pass go through her legs, and now the ball out of bounds off the Lady Scotties. Janae Bradley going to check back in for Glasgow. She will replace Hale. Downey going to walk it across the timeline. Bradley there to pick her up. Angles off to the left side. Lays it in the corner there with Simmons. She traveled. Shuffled her feet. 7th Warren Central turnover here in the first quarter. Lady Scotties with 5 turnovers.
One of those walks where you want to put the ball on the floor first, but you don't do it. You move your feet first, and that's what they call travel.
1:20 to go here in the Big O Tires first quarter. 11-10 lead for Warren Central. Janae Bradley trying to drive around her defender Murray, and Murray hip checked her. It'll be the first on Kaylee Murray, the team's 5th.
Right, Warren Central's matching up man-to-man right now.
Bradley trying to inbound it from the sideline. Does it in backcourt to Cassidy. Mia guarded by Keener for Warren Central.
Got to get rid of it.
5-second count now. Mia drives down the middle of the lane to the basket. Got hammered. It'll go on Downey, I believe. It will. First on Jordan Downey, the team's 6th. So Mia Cassidy to the free throw line, where she has made her only 2 attempts so far this evening. First is no good. Micaiah Fogel in for the Lady Scotties. She'll replace Ashton Botts. Micaiah, 5'6" senior. Cassidy's second free throw is good. She makes 1 of 2. Ties the game at 11 with 1:03 to go in the quarter. Keener jogs across the timeline. Gives it up to Downey. Downey dribbles right. Does it to Simmons on a backdoor cut. Broke wide open and lays it in. 13-11 Warren Central. There's Mariana Bradley off to Campbell. Cross-court pass is nearly stolen. It's knocked away out of bounds by Keener.
Who made that last basket? Downey?
Simmons.
Oh, Simmons. Okay.
Cassidy also Across the timeline with 30 seconds to go in the opening quarter. Here's Janae Bradley with it now. Tried to go to Campbell, almost lost it. Able to get it back, gives to Cassidy. Down to 20 seconds to get it out front to Bradley. Janae going to drive, kicks it over to Campbell for three, short. Long rebound to Downey with 13 seconds to go in the quarter. Downey will send it ahead to Keener, who's got behind the defense. She'll lay it in. 8 points for Kaylin Keener. 5 seconds to play. Warren Central has its largest lead of a 4, 15-11. Here's Campbell, and she's not going to get a shot off. So time will expire here in the first quarter. Warren Central holding a 15-11 lead over the Glasgow Lady Scotties. We're back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports. Warren Central 15, Glasgow 11 as we get the second quarter underway. Bruce, you got the first quarter stats.
Central 7 turnovers, 6 of 9 from the field, 67%, 2 of 2 shooting a 3, 100%, 1 of 1 at the line, 6 rebounds, 1 offensive board. Scotty's had 5 turnovers, 3 of 9 from the field, 33%, 1 of 6 shooting 3, 17%, 4 of 6 at the line, 3 rebounds, 2 offensive.
Ashton Botts down inside will miss a shot in the paint, and the ball knocked out of bounds by the Lady Scotties.
Call a foul.
Oh, we are getting a foul called on Glasgow? Yeah, Mia Casti going to pick up her first and the team second. Downey angles on to the right side. She comes in front court with it. Now stops between the two circles. There's Murray. A jumper is blocked by Janae Bradley. Simmons with the rebound, and then her shot blocked by Hale. And the loose ball picked up by Botts for the Lady Scotties.
Lady Scotties went diamond in one that time.
There's Bird. Bad pass out to Casti, but she's able to make the catch. Now Botts with a drive down the middle of the lane. The runner, no good. And the ball out of bounds off the Lady Scotties.
Chloe almost had it, but she couldn't handle it. Went off of her fingertips.
Seven minutes to go in the first half. 15-11 lead for Warren Central.
Yeah, they're playing man-to-man on Keener with Mia Cassidy, and the rest of them were playing the kind of a diamond zone.
Downey drives to the lane. Her runner off the mark. Bradley has the rebound for the Lady Scotties.
Yeah, good rebound.
And Ashton Botts. There's Cassidy on the wing. Her pass onto the inside is deflected and knocked out of bounds by Keener. So Glasgow will put it in play from the baseline. 6:32 to go in the Big O Tire second quarter. Botts will be the inbounder. Ashton comes into Bradley. Back to Botts. Out to Cassidy. A three from the right wing is no good. Bradley kept it alive, tipped it over in the hands of Cadence Bird, who got the rebound. Now Hale down inside, up off the window, no good. Hale battling for it, but cannot get it back. Keener comes out of there with it for Warren Central. Here's Downey for three from the left wing. It is good. She banked it in.
Oh.
I would contend that when you bank in a three, you should only get 2 points for it. But nobody wants to listen to that. Here's Bird with it. She'll come across the timeline with it. 18-11. Warren Central in the lead. Bird drives inside and misses a runner. Rebounded by Botts. She'll send it back out to Bradley. Now Cassidy going to drive baseline right side. Goes up. Missed the shot. Looked like she was fouled. Nothing called. As Mia kind of glares at the referee. Like, where's the foul call? It'll be Glasgow basketball, though.
Yeah, every time Mia goes into the basket, they foul her every time.
Botts puts it in play to Bird out on the perimeter. Here's Hale. Chloe going to put it on the floor. Goes up with a shot. No good. And out of bounds.
They're not calling anything on that end.
.5:36 to go in the first half. 18-11 lead for Warren Central. Keener out on the left side will give to Simmons.
Yeah, Glasgow gone straight man-to-man now.
And a traveling violation will be called here on Frosto. The 8th Warren Central turnover. Cadence Bird working against Simmons in the backcourt. Now Downey picks her up as she comes into the front court. Gets the pass up to Bradley on the wing. Out front to Botts. Ashton will bounce it left side to Bird. Caden working against Murray, gets to Bradley. Here's Bonts with it on the left wing. Out front to Cassidy. He's going to drive down the right side of the paint, leaves it with Bird for a long two in the right corner. It is no good, short, and a tie-up on the rebound. It'll go to Warren Central.
Well, we're trying hard and getting after it on the boards, but we just can't put the ball in the basket right now.
As I said in the pregame, Larry, effort is never a question with these ladies. They just have a hard time scoring. 4:43 to go in the first half, 18-11. Warren Central with the lead of the basketball. Here's a shot by Downey in the paint, no good. Murray puts it back up, no good, but a foul call. And we'll go on Janae Bradley, her first, team's third. Kaylee Murray, at the line for the first time this season. The first one is no good. Second free throw, is good, and she makes one of two, and we'll see Jelia Bailey check back in for Warren Central. She replaces Murray. 19-11 lead for Warren Central, their largest. It is now 18-4 run by Warren Central.
We had a 7-1 lead at 4:30 of the first quarter.
Glasgow has not scored here in the second period, 3.5 minutes in. Bradley tried to force a pass inside to Cassidy. It's knocked away and stolen by Bailey for Warren Central.
Yeah, that's not a pass that you're going to complete right there.
Frosto with it, right side, gets to Downey. Out to Frosto on the wing. Straight away to Simmons, takes it into the paint, and that's a traveling violation. Four minutes to go in the Big O Tire second quarter. 19-11 lead for the Lady Dragons of Warren Central. Bonds will give to Bradley straight away. Janae dribbles to the free throw line, 15-footer, no good. Rebounded by Bailey for Central. They'll throw it ahead to Simmons, who makes the catch on the run. Gets it across the lane to Keener, out to Downey for a three straight away. It's no good. Long rebound will be chased down by Bonds over in the corner for Glasgow. There's Ashton to the free throw line. 15-footer, too strong. Keener had the rebound, and somebody fouled her, I think. Mia Cassidy with her second, and the team's fourth. .324 to go in the first half. 19-11 lead. Warren Central. Downey going to take it to the right baseline, puts up a very awkward shot. No good. The rebound taken by Ashton Bonds for the Lady Scottie. Fifth rebound already for Ashton. And then Bonds just threw it away. I'm not sure she thought somebody was going to cut to the basket or what, but she threw that right to Keener.
Oh, she
now Keener got away with a carry. It wasn't called. She'll drive to the bucket and lay it in.
Well, I'll be.
10 points for her. Bonds puts it in play to Cassidy. Mia across the timeline with it. 21-11 Warren Central. Here's Bradley, a runner in the lane, good, and that ends a long scoring drought for the Lady Scotties. Ends a 20-4 run by Warren Central. 21-13. Keener off the right side to Simmons, had it stripped away by Hale. Good defense that time by Chloe. Bird goes the other direction.
Take it on.
Cadence puts up the runner off the glass, no good. Hale with the offensive rebound, back up and in.
Chloe's done that twice now. Good offensive rebound.
4-0 spurt by Glasgow here has them back to within 6, 21-15. 2:03 to go in the Big O Tire second quarter.
When you get a chance to drive the basketball, you got to do it. You should get fouled. Of course, we hadn't got a lot of fouls tonight, but you got a chance to get that offensive rebound. Ladies got us going back 2-3 now.
Downey just standing out there in the jump circle, figuring out how to attack this thing. And she'll get the pass to Simmons. They go to trap her, and she travels. Mariana Bradley back in for Glasgow. She'll get Mia Cassidy out, who has to come out with 2 fouls. Botts inbounds to Bird. Cadence will give it back to Botts. Now try to go to Bradley at the elbow. The pass goes through her hands and out of bounds and off of Glasgow to the Lady Dragons. The 8th Glasgow turnover here in the first half. Now Keener trapped in the backcourt, gets the pass away to Downey, and now Central has numbers 3-on-1. Downey pulls up in the lane, 15-footer, no good. Rebounded by Frosto. She'll give it over to Bailey, who lays it in. Jelia Bailey getting her first bucket. Back to an 8-point Warren Central lead at 23-15. And now here's Bird to pull it off her knee and out of bounds. Simmons was bothering her a little bit defensively there, and Cadence, I think, just kind of lost her concentration for a minute. Here's Frosto into the lane. Her shot blocked by Hale. Bradley has it for the Lady Scottie. Janae, give to Bird, now to Bond. Ashton being chased by Simmons. Bounces in the right corner to Hale. 3 for Chloe is off the back of the iron. No good. Keener with a rebound for Warren Central. Under a minute to play now in the quarter. Everybody ran off and left Keener, and a timeout going to be taken as she was double team back here in the back court. It'll be a 30-second timeout. 49 seconds to go in the first half. 23-15, Warren Central leads. Back after a 30-second break here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
What's better than a hand-cut sirloin cooked to perfection? A hand-cut sirloin cooked to perfection, along with the choice of fried or grilled shrimp. What a combo. Right now at Colton's Steakhouse and Grill, get a hand-cut 6-ounce sirloin cooked to order with a choice of fried or grilled shrimp. Served with 2 side items, delicious rolls and honey, plus endless peanuts. Get your sirloin and seafood fix at the same time. Only at Colton's Steakhouse and Grill in Glasgow, Campbellsville, Radcliffe, and Bardstown. We know what's at stake. Sirloin and shrimp, too.
49 seconds to go in the first half here at Glasgow High School. It's Warren Central on top of Glasgow, 23-15 here in girls action, and Warren Central with the basketball. Lady Scottie set up in a 2-3 zone here coming out of the timeout. Downey will feed it over to Keener. She gets right back to Downey. Now to Robinson in the paint. And they'll get a whistle and a foul called on Glasgow here. It'll go on Janae Bradley, her second, team 5th. It'll be Warren Central basketball on the baseline. Inbounds pass knocked loose by Bradley and picked up by Ashton Botts. Here's Janae with it one-on-one as she goes up against Downey. She missed it, but a foul called, a blocking foul called here. So it'll be 2 free throws for Janae. Foul on Downey is her second, team 7.
That's one-on-one there. You got to make that shot. She took contact, but just couldn't put it in the basket.
Janae looking for her first make from the free throw line this season. Nope, not on the first one. She has 2 points so far. Second free throw, no good either. Mariana Bradley with the offensive rebound, though, for Glasgow. Gets it out to Botts. 20 seconds to play in the half. Botts takes it to the lane. Kicks left side to Bradley. Janae for 3 in the corner, no good. Bailey with the rebound for Warren Central. She just throws it up for grabs, but Keener comes down with it. 9 seconds to play. Just a quick look at the clock. Now gets to Downey with 5 seconds. Downey dribbles right side. Puts up a runner off the right baseline, no good, and the rebound is Janae Bradley, and that is the end of the first half of play. It's Warren Central 23, Glasgow 15 here in girls action. We'll come back in a moment and take a look at the halftime stats, which are going to be brought to you by the People's Bank. We are back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
With friendly, familiar faces. Please stop by the People's Bank today and tell us how we can work for you. The People's Bank, working for you. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
number MC828221. MSRP $29,190. Sales price $29,020. Stock number MN415532. MSRP $27,755. Sales price $27,600. $34.95 due at signing. Plus tax, title, license. 36-month lease. 10,000 miles per year. 20 cents per mile over. All incentives to dealer with approved credit. Some residency restrictions apply. See dealer for details. Ends 11/30/21.
Get Black Friday savings all month long at Don Franklin Nissan in Glasgow. Lease the all-new 2021 Rogue S for only $299 per month. Or lease the all-new 2021 Altima SV, only $299 per month. Hurry in today to Don Franklin Nissan in Glasgow.
What's better than a hand-cut sirloin cooked to perfection? A hand-cut sirloin cooked to perfection, along with the choice of fried or grilled shrimp. What a combo! Right now at Colton Steakhouse and Grill, get a hand-cut 6-ounce sirloin cooked to order with a choice of fried or grilled shrimp. Served with 2 side items, delicious rolls and honey, plus endless peanuts. Get your sirloin and seafood fix at the same time. Only at Colton Steakhouse and Grill in Glasgow, Campbellsville, Radcliffe, and Bardstown. We know what's at stake. Sirloin and shrimp, too.
All right, now back here at Glasgow High School. So we've missed a little bit of action for you. Warren Central now with a 26-15 lead over the Lady Scotties. It was Robinson, we think, who knocked down a 3 for Warren Central while we were trying to get things figured out there. So here's Ashton Botts with it for Glasgow. Puts it down inside to Hale, and Chloe turns around and puts it in. So now 26-17. Warren Central with the lead. 6:43 to go in the third quarter. Kenner for 3 in the right corner for Central, no good. Loose ball rebound going to be taken by Frosto, but then she throws it away, stolen by Mia Casti. Mia going to the basket. She'll put it up, no good. Bird gets the offensive rebound, kicks it out to Hale. She'll drive inside and draw the foul. See who they get here. That'll be Brianna Frosto, her second, team's first of the half. Chloe Hale to the free throw line for 2 shots. First one is no good.
Make a few free throws. Got to knock them in.
Well, we're in the first half of the line there, Bruce. 4 of 8, now 4 of 9. Second one no good either. Kenner with a rebound for Warren Central. And as a run out for Simmons, who got behind the defense, she'll lay it in.
Yeah, she just stayed down there. Kenner got the rebound and just saw her all by herself.
6:12 to go in the Big O Tires third quarter. Central out to its biggest lead, 28-17. Bonds with it straight away. Ashton now dribbles to the right side, bounces to Hale on the wing. Chloe takes a couple of dribbles, try to get inside. Can't do it, sends it out to Skylar Campbell. Campbell has it knocked away and stolen by Downey. Downey going to the basket, puts it up in, and a blocking foul called on the Lady Scotties. It'll be number 3 on Mia Cassidy, team foul number 1 of the half.
Yeah, that's 9 points off turnovers for the Lady Dragons.
Bicycle foul on Mia Cassidy, her third, team first. At the line, Downey, she will shoot 1.
Downey to the free throw line, where she is shooting 40% on the year, has 7 points. First one good. Or the only one good, I should say. 14-point lead for the Lady Dragons. 5:43 to go in the third quarter. 31-17. Chloe Hale. The bounce to Campbell at the top of the key. Skyler goes right side to Bird. She'll come between the circles. Cadence will flip it over on the left side to Cassidy. Up top to Botts. Now Hale with it on the left elbow. Gets it inside to Botts. Action turns, puts it up and in.
Yeah, good look by Chloe. She wanted to come outside across court and then have a corner of her eye. She saw Ashton wide open underneath.
First 2 of the night for Ashton Botts. 12-point Warren Central lead. And a 10-second count called against the Dragons.
Well, that seemed quick.
And Downey, who had the ball in her hands, turns to look at the official like, really? That was 10 seconds?
Yeah, we're going to take that, but because we've had a lot of missed calls on our end.
5:06 to go in the third quarter. 31-19, Warren Central. Here's Janae Bradley with a nice travel on the baseline, but then Downey strips her of the basketball as she tried to go up with it.
Yeah, it's got to be a little stronger with the basketball in her hands.
Ball out of bounds to Glasgow. We'll see Bailey check in for Warren Central. Kenner will come out. Botts to put it in play from the baseline. Gets it in to Bird. Cadence, space for 3, dribbles in. The runner off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Frosto for Central. Bird knocks the ball loose. Frosto able to go back and get it.
That was a good shot by Cadence. He just put it off the board. It just didn't go.
Downey for three. Good.
They shoot 12% from three. What are they shooting tonight?
A lot better than 12%. 4:38 to go in the third quarter. It's 34-19, Warren Central, their largest lead. Shot put up no good inside by Hale, I believe that was. And I was writing in my book. I believe it was Kalen that put it up. Larry, was that right?
Yep.
And then a tie up on the rebound. It'll go to Warren Central. Central is 5 of 7 from three-point range tonight.
Wow.
Came in shooting 12% from the three-point line. And here's a turnover by the Lady Dragons, as Bailey could not catch the pass underneath the bucket from Simmons. It's out of bounds off of her. 4:19 to go in the Big O Tires third quarter. 34-19, Lady Dragons in front. Ashton Botts with it out high. Will go right side to Bradley. Janae has used the dribble up. Now throws a cross-court pass. It's knocked away out of bounds. Stay with Glasgow.
Hard pass to make all the way across court.
Mariana Bradley and Micaiah Fogle in for Glasgow. Bird will come out along with Cassidy. No, Cassidy came out along with who?
1, 2, 3, 4.
It is going to be Bird coming out.
We got 6 on the floor.
Yep. Bird will come out. Bradley inbounds it to Botts. Ashton dribbles to the right, bounces back up top to Janae Bradley. She'll drive inside, had it stripped and stolen by Simmons. Goes Downey with it for the Lady Dragons. In the left corner to Robinson. Out to Frosto. Now to Simmons. A jumper just inside the three-point stripe. No good. Micaiah Fogle with a rebound for Glasgow. She'll give to Botts. Passes ahead to Mariana Bradley. Left side to Janae Bradley for a long two in the corner. It's no good. Out of bounds off of Warren Central. Glasgow basketball.
Well, another good look.
Botts tried to put it in play to Fogle. It was deflected, but Micaiah comes up with it. Now Botts has it again. She'll take another lane. A runner, no good. Ashton able to get her own miss, dribbles it back out and gives to Fogle. Micaiah into the lane. Her runner off the glass, no good. Janae Bradley with a rebound for Glasgow. She'll go up with a shot. It is no good. Fogle with a rebound. Micaiah traveled, I believe. Are they going to get her? Yep, they're going to get her for a travel.
Well, that ball rolled all the way around. It looked like it was going in and then spun right out.
And that's 3 good shots right there for Lady Scottie. They just cannot knock down shots right now. 34-19. 3:10 to go in the third quarter. Robinson across the timeline with it. Nearly lost the dribble. To go back and get it. Fogle guarding her. Goes out front to Frosto. Now Downey, and she's fouled by Mariana Bradley. It'll be the first on her, the team's second of the half. Robinson trying to put it in play from the sideline, just across midcourt. Gets it into Downey. She'll lob it up to Murray, who is wide open under there as they had 2-on-1, and Murray lays it in. 3 points for Kaylee Murray, her first field goal. Glasgow now down 36-19, their largest deficit of the night. And Hale going to be fouled on a reach in by Ariana Simmons. It'll be her second, team second. Mariana Bradley to inbound right here in front of our broadcast table. Gets it into Botts. Ashton has Hill come out to take the pass. She fakes the pass, drives inside, had it stripped, and she went up for the shot by Simmons. Simmons gets the loose ball, and then she's fouled, I believe, by Hale. It'll be the first on Chloe Hill, the team's third.
Yeah, we just started strong with about Chloe. That time made a really good move. And the girl, as she went by, it was the one that got the ball away from her.
Mia Cassidy back in for Glasgow to replace Hale. Lady Scotty's pick up in full court pressure. Now inbound at the Frausto in backcourt. She gives to Robinson, and she was on the baseline down there when she made the catch. So Glasgow will get it back. 2:20 to go in the Big O Tires third quarter. Both teams now with 15 turnovers on the night. Warren Central leads 36-19. Don't forget the boys coming up 20 minutes after the girls' game ends here. Botts inbounds to Hale. Chloe bounces it back out to Botts, and her pass knocked down. It's loose, and the ball out of bounds off of Warren Central.
And Leah, if she gets knocked to the floor more than about no fouls called on them.
Botts holding the ball out near midcourt. Calls out the offensive set. Dribbles left. Now bounces on the right side to Bird. 2 minutes to play in the quarter. Here's Janae Bradley with it out front. Gonna drive. Leaves it with Botts. Ashton with a runner in the lane. Missed it. Cassidy saved it. Nope, she could not save it out of bounds, actually. It'll be Warren Central basketball. Mariana Bradley in for Glasgow. Micaiah Fogel, Skylar Campbell also coming in. Bird and Janae Bradley come out. Somebody else has to come out, don't they? We have 6 people on the floor.
3, 4, 5,
we have 6 people on the floor.
6. We're going to have one come off somewhere.
Ashton Bonds will be the third one to come out. And bounce pass comes to Kenner. 36-19, Lady Dragons. 1:43 to go in the third quarter. Robinson with it out high. We'll give to Simmons. Right side to Frosto. Now Kenner comes out to take the pass on the perimeter. She'll back it out near midcourt. Left side to Simmons. Going to take it down the middle of the lane. Good block in there by Chloe Hill, and the ball goes off of Simmons and out of bounds.
That's right back in her face there.
Janae Bradley, Bird, Botts all back in. Campbell, Fogel, Mariana Bradley out. Offense for defense here. Botts will walk it across, picked up by Robinson. Here's Cassidy underneath the Bird inside. Caden Smith puts it up, no good. Botts with the rebound, and she was fouled. Kennedy Robinson will get her third personal, the team's third as well. Botts put it in play from the baseline, comes into Cassidy. Back to Botts, 16-footer right corner for Ashton is good. All 4 of Ashton's points coming here in this third quarter. It's 36-21 Warren Central. 56 seconds to go. And a block down inside by Janae Bradley, and she gets the loose ball rebound. Here's Cadence Bird pushing it down the floor. Took a bump right there from behind, nothing called. Able to hang on to the basketball. Now Botts with a runner down the middle lane, came up short on it. Simmons with the rebound for Central. Here's Kenner with it in front court. Double dribbled, and they didn't call that. 30 seconds to go in the third quarter, 36-21. Central on top with the ball. We'll see if they hold for the final shot here. Kenner goes left side to Robinson, dribbles around Botts to the basket. The runner no good. Kenner with a rebound and the putback no good, but a foul called. Janae Bradley, I think.
Bradley, I think.
Yep, it'll be her third and the team's fourth.
At the line, Keener, shoot 2.
Kaylin Keener at the line. She had a big first quarter, had 8 points, but has only scored 2 since then. First free throw here is good. Fogel back in for Glasgow. Botts will come out. 16 seconds to go in the Big O Tires third quarter. Keener about to attempt her second of 2 free throws. It is up, and it is no good. Long rebound to Cassidy for Glasgow. Mia pushing it down the floor. 2-on-1. She'll bounce it left side to Bird. He'll lay it up and in.
Good pass. I thought she waited a little bit too long, but she got it to her.
5 seconds to go. Simmons across midcourt with it for Central. Racing to the basket. Had it knocked away, and a foul going to be called from behind on Micaiah Fogel, I believe, with 1 second to go in the quarter. It'll be the first on her, the team's 5th of the half. Central ball out of bounds on the baseline. Just 1 second to play. Robinson gets it into Keener. A quick three in the air, hits the side of the backboard, and we'll end the third quarter with Warren Central holding a 37-23 lead over the Lady Scotties. We're back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports. Warren Central Lady Dragons 37, Glasgow Lady Scotties 23. We have completed 3 quarters of play here at Scottie Gym. And the Lady Scotties will get the ball to begin the 4th quarter. We're ready to get it underway. Don't forget the boys' teams playing tonight as well. Stay tuned for our Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up as well after this one, as we'll talk with head coach Craig Pippen and also look at the final stats and name our Farm Bureau Insurance player of the game as well. Glasgow turns it over on the inbounds pass. Botts' pass intercepted by Robinson. She'll drive to the bucket. No good. Simmons with the rebound. Put it up. But she traveled before she got the shot away.
I didn't see her travel, but we got to get the ball in the offensive court and get some good shots.
Botts will bounce it on the right side to Hale.
Right there. Oh, she missed her.
Cassidy flashed open there in the lane for just a second. Here's Janae Bradley off to Cassidy on a backdoor cut. Mia has it stripped. It goes to the bounds. Last touch by her.
We make a big move to go to the basket, and they seem like they just smack it away from us.
Campbell, Fogle, Mariana Bradley in for Glasgow. Bird, Cassidy, Hale out.
She's got to stay in. Somebody
Well,
does.
who's staying in? Janae Bradley's going to come out. Cassidy's going to stay in. Glasgow with full court man pressure. Bad inbounds pass stolen by Fogle. Here's Cassidy for 3. Good.
All right.
Second 3 of the night for Mia Cassidy. She now has 9 points. Central turns it over again and again. The Glasgow pressure speeding them up. Forced a bad pass into the front court. It's out of bounds for the Lady Scotties.
Yeah, we've got 10. We've got 8. We got 10 points off turnovers.
Hale, Janae Bradley, and Bird all back in for Glasgow.
5 of those coming here in the last minute. Down to 11.
7:16 to play in the Big O Tires 4th quarter. 37-26 Warren Central. And Bird can't catch this bounce pass from Botts. It's off her hands and out of bounds. Those are the kind of unforced turnovers you just cannot have.
Yeah, the unforced turnovers are the bad ones.
Mariana Bradley back in along with Fogle and Campbell.
And playing offense, defense.
Kenner trying to inbound in a 5-second violation. Do they get a timeout call? A timeout call by Warren Central. 7:08 to go in the Big O Tires 4th quarter. 37-26. Warren Central leads the Lady Scotties back after a 1-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
The open road. There's no place you'd rather be. Well, except to make a good living doing what you love. That's why you got your Class A CDL in the first place. Advance your career by joining the team at Walbert Trucking in Glasgow. Local OTR routes, great pay, and home every night. Join the team that's just as passionate about the open road as you are. Text CDL to 64636. Walbert Trucking in Glasgow. Text CDL to 64636.
In 1962, Big O Tires was founded on high-quality service, fair deals, and friendly local owners.
Today, those same founding principles still hold true. Big O Tires in Bowling Green and Glasgow pride themselves on exceptional service, great deals, and now new friendly local owners. And soon, newly remodeled stores and service bays with the newest automotive equipment to keep you safe on the road. Everyone gets no credit check financing from Big O and 100 days same as cash. Big O Tires, the team you've trusted for nearly 60 years. See store for details.
Warren Central gets the ball in play. Downey brings it across midcourt. 7 minutes to go in the ball game, and a traveling violation going to be called on Downey here.
She actually pushed off her left arm before she traveled.
Janae Bradley back in for Glasgow. Mariana Bradley comes out. 37-26, Warren Central leads. Glasgow with another chance to get this thing to single digits if they can score on this end.
Yeah.
Botts with it. Will bounce it left side to Janae Bradley. She'll give to Hale. Chloe be fouled on a hand check by Keener. It'll be her first and the team's fourth. Botts will put it in play right here in front of us. Gets it into Cassidy. And yet guarded by Robinson. Wants Ashton to come back and get the basketball, which she does. Botts checked by Simmons out front. Bounces left side to Cassidy. Underneath the Bird. Cadence send it back out to Hill straight away. She'll drive into the lane. Puts up the shot, no good.
No foul.
And the rebound taken by Downey for Warren Central.
Usually the biggest player on the floor will get called for a foul.
Instead, they said Bailey blocked the shot cleanly. It'll be Bird with her first foul, the team 6.
She might have got a hand on the ball, but she got the body on the player.
Fogle and Mariana Bradley back in for the Lady Scottie. And here's a 5-second violation. Glasgow not allowing Warren Central to get the ball in play there. Bird and Janae Bradley back in. Fogle and Mariana Bradley out. 6:20 to play. Botts on inbound to Bird out between the circles. Cadence gives to Botts in the left wing. Bradley gets it back right of the circle to Bird in the corner. Back to Bradley. Up top to Hale. Chloe gets to Bird. She'll come out between the circles with it. Left side to Hale. Chloe penetrates down the right side of the paint. Lost the handle on it. Bradley picks it up, but she was on her behind as she tried to make a pass. It's stolen away by Simmons. She'll go to the bucket and get hammered by Cadence Bird. Good job by Cadence to at least not or let her force her to go to the free throw line to earn these shots. That'll be the second on Bird, the team 7th.
That's Warren Central's 10th steal in the game.
Lady Scotties have now turned it over 20 times tonight. 5 in the first 2 minutes plus in this fourth quarter. Free throw for Simmons is no good. 37-26. We've been stuck on this score for a little while now. Glasgow's had 2 or 3 opportunities to get it down to single digits, but have not been able to score. Simmons does make the second of her 2 free throws, so it's now 38-26.
Yeah, we're throwing the basketball away before we can get shot attempts.
Bird with it out front. We'll give to Bradley. Left side to Hale. Chloe, a 17-footer. Good. That's 11 now for Hale.
Right,
the first Glasgow player in a double figure. Simmons going to take it across the timeline. Off to Bailey. Goes over the shot, and Hale got a piece of that. It goes out of bounds off of Warren Central.
All right, got a chance to cut it under 10.
5:15 to go in the Big O Tires fourth quarter. 38-28. Botts will bounce it over to Hale in the corner. Now to Cassidy for 3. No good. Simmons with the rebound for Central. Simmons looking to run with it. Bounces it ahead to Keener, and she's fouled by Janae Bradley on the shot. It'll be number 4 on Janae, the team's 8th.
Well, that shot by Mia was right on target. Just hit the back of the rim.
Kaylin Keener to the free throw line, where she's 1 for 2 on the evening. She has 11 points. She and Jordan Downey tied for the team lead in scoring tonight. Keener came in as their leading scorer on the year, averaging 13 points a game. First free throw here is good. Second free throw, good.
Returning for Warren Central, number 13,
Brianna Frosto back in for Central. She replaces Simmons. Warren Central leading 40-28 here in girls action. 4:54 to go in this one. Botts bring it across and give to Cadence Bird. Cadence going to drive hard down the lane. The runner, no good, but she is fouled.
That's what you need to do. You got to try to get to the line.
Foul on Julia Bailey. Her first, team's 5th. Cadence Bird to the free throw line. Cadence shooting her first free throws of the season right here. First one is up and no good. Mariana Bradley, Micaiah Fogle in for Glasgow. Janae Bradley checks out. Along with, we got to get somebody. Mariana has not checked in yet. I'm sorry. She's waiting to check in for Cadence. Sorry about that. Second free throw, no good either. Ashton Botts trying to get the rebound, but Keener has it for Warren Central. And throw it ahead to Bailey, and she pushed off, and there's the call.
She walked before she did that.
Put a forearm into Mia Cassidy, and everybody in the gym saw that one. Second foul on Bailey, the team's 6th. And a full timeout taken by Glasgow. 4:39 to play in the ball game. Warren Central 40, Lady Scotties 28. Back after a 1-minute break here on WCLU and Willie Sports. After the Big O Tires timeout called by the Lady Scotties, we have 4:36 to play in this ball game. Warren Central leads 40-28. Glasgow with the basketball. Botts will bring it across and give it up to Bird. She'll bounce it back to Botts between the circles.
2-3 zone for Warren Central.
Here's Chloe Hill in the right corner. Sends it back out front to Botts. Off to Bird. A 3 from the wing. Good for Caden. Glasgow has it down to single digits for the first time in a long time. 4 minutes and 11 seconds to go. 40-31 Central. There's a drive by Downey. Her runner no good. Bailey with a putback. It is good.
Boy, it went up and down 3 or 4 times. I thought it was coming out.
4 points for Jeliah Bailey. 42-31 Central. Botts to Bradley. Her jumper good for Janae. She now has 4 points. Again, it's down to 9. Botts with a deflection and a steal and back up, but she was falling out of bounds. Has to throw it back in, and Downey has it for Central. Good hustle that time by Ashton. Here's Robinson going to the bucket. Her shot no good. Janae Bradley gets the rebound for Glasgow, and then Robinson ties her up. Or are we going to get a foul? What do we have here? A jump ball. It'll go to Warren Central.
Looks like they've gotten every jump ball. This we got it at the quarter, I don't know.
Robinson to inbound it. Comes it to Downey. Quick 3 in the air. Good.
Oh, my.
Third 3 of the night for Jordan Downey, who had not made one coming into this ball game for the first 3 games.
12% three-point shooting team.
Botts over to Bird. 3 for Cadence is no good. Scramble for the rebound. Bodies all over the floor underneath the bucket, and we'll get another tie-up. This one will go to the Lady Scotties. Murray will return to the lineup for Warren Central. She'll replace Bailey. 45-33 Lady Dragons, 3:12 to play. Botts will put it in play. Ashton bounces it into Hale. Chloe makes a tough catch, bounces back to Botts. She'll drive baseline. A runner for Ashton, no good. And another tie-up on the rebound, and that'll go to Warren Central. Fogle and Mariana Bradley back in. Janae Bradley and Bird will come out. Full court pressure by Glasgow, trying to deny the entry pass, doing a pretty good job of it, and finally they throw it into Robinson, and she traveled. That's all because of the Glasgow pressure right there. We've seen Bird and Janae Bradley return, Mariana Bradley and Fogle go out. Coach Pippen likes to substitute offense for defense from about the 2 or 3 minute mark of the third quarter on throughout the rest of the game. At least that's what we've seen him do the last couple of ball games. And another timeout going to be taken by the Lady Scotties. 3:02 to go in the contest. 45-33, a 12-point Warren Central lead. We're back after a 1-minute break here on WCLU and Willie Sports. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. 45-33. Warren Central with the lead over the Lady Scotties. Glasgow basketball. Ashton Botts will give it up to Bird. It's back to Botts out front, over to Bird. Now left side into the corner to Cassidy. He will send it back out to Bird.
Warren Central's gone to their 3-2 zone.
Janae Bradley with a jumper at the foul line. It's no good. Keener with a rebound for Warren Central. Keener down the left sideline with it. Now she'll stop, look for a teammate, gives to Downey. Double-double for Keener now with 13 points and 10 rebounds. Here's Keener down inside. She'll put it up. Came up short. Rebounded by Glasgow's Chloe Hale. 2:21 to go in the Big O Tires fourth quarter. Hale going to drive inside and draw the foul on Keener. It'll be her second. Team 7. So 1 in a bonus. Actually 2 shots, excuse me, because Chloe was in the act of shooting. Chloe has made 1 of her 4 free throw attempts tonight. She has 11 points. Free throws no good. She is Glasgow's leading scorer on the night. 4 block shots as well. Fogle and Mariana Bradley in. Janae Bradley goes out along with Bird. Hill's second free throw, good. Here's the pressure again. Glasgow down by 11, 2:13 to play. Downey finds a wide open Murray underneath the bucket. She'll lay it in. The pressure's been effective, but the problem is when they beat it, can create an easy bucket on the other end, and that's what happened there. Bonds over to Fogle. Here's Mariana Bradley. She'll drive out to Cassidy for 3 in the corner. No good. Fogle with a rebound. Mackay going to kick it out to Botts. 14-footer. No good. Ball knocked out of bounds by Glasgow.
Well, 2 good looks. Good look at the 3. Good look at the 2. Wouldn't drop.
Inbounds to Downey. And she just traveled, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
Didn't call it. And now she dribbles the ball off her foot and out of bounds. So Bird and Janae Bradley back in for Glasgow. Fogle and Mariana Bradley come out. .136 to go. Glasgow down by 13. Ashton Botts feeds left side to Bird. Back out to Botts. Ashton will give it to Cassidy on the wing. Now to Botts, inside to Bradley. Janae goes up with a shot, missed it. Rebounded by Hale. Her shot blocked in there by Murray. Now it's loose on the ground. Another jump ball. It'll stay with Glasgow. Botts will inbound from the baseline. Comes into Cassidy. Mia launches a quick 3. It's no good. Ball out of bounds off of Warren Central. Glasgow ball again with 1:10 to play.
That's what we need to do. Put the 3s up.
Botts comes into Bradley in the post. She'll dribble it out in the corner. Back to Botts. Now to Cassidy. Mia going to penetrate down the right side of the paint. Puts up the shot. No good, but a foul. It'll go on Kennedy Robinson. It'll be her 4th and the team's 8th. Mia Cassidy, 3 of 4 on the night of the stripe. She has 9 points. She'll have 2 shots here. First one, good. Mariana Bradley and Fogle both return for Glasgow. Janae Bradley and Bird check out. Bailey back in for Warren Central, replacing Murray. Cassidy's free throw good. Here's a run out for Central. Again, Simmons was behind the defense, but what do we have here? We have a foul away from the basketball called on Bailey. I'm not sure exactly what she did. It'll be her 3rd, the team's 9th.
She pushed whoever the defender was down there. She pushed her down. Give her a good elbow.
So it'll be Glasgow basketball.
They may call it.
And the officials are talking about it. It'll just be a player control foul. 59 seconds to go. 47-36 Warren Central. Botts will bring it across the timeline in a hurry. Here's Janae Bradley at the elbow. Right side to Hale. Chloe going to drive the baseline. Had it tipped away from behind. Regains control. Now out to Cassidy for 3. Mia got it. And a timeout taken by Glasgow. It'll be a 30-second timeout with 45 seconds to go. Glasgow down 47-39. Back after a 30-second timeout on WCLU and Willie Sports.
We want to take this opportunity to wish you a very Merry Christmas from all of us to all of you. The South Central Rural Telecommunications Cooperative Board of Directors wants to thank you for your service in 2021, and we look forward to serving you in the upcoming year. We've been with you for over 70 years, and we are honored to be your internet, TV, phone, and security provider. We love serving you, and we have something new in 2022, so look for big announcements coming soon. Have a magical holiday season and Merry Christmas from your friends and family at SCRTC.
45.9 seconds to go in the ball game here at Glasgow High School. 47-39. Warren Central Lady Dragons on top of the Lady Scotties. Warren Central ball, and again having trouble getting the ball in play, and a timeout taken by Warren Central to avoid the 5-second count. And this will be a full timeout. So we'll take a 1-minute break and be back at you here on WCLU and Willie Sports.
Hurry in today to Don Franklin Nissan in Glasgow.
Central again having trouble getting the ball in play. It's a bad inbounds pass, and it's going to go out of bounds. So Glasgow will get it back with 43 seconds to go. Bird and Janae Bradley back in. Mariana Bradley and Fogle come out for the Lady Scotties.
Lady Scotties have forced a number of turnovers there. We have 6, 7, 8. We got 13 points off turnovers.
24 turnovers tonight by Warren Central. Bird will inbound to Cassidy. Mia can't get the three away.
Got fouled.
Try to dribble in, gets to Janae Bradley. Back to Cassidy. Now to Bird. Glasgow got to get a shot off, down by 8 here with 33 seconds to play. Bird leaves it with Botts. Ashton going to give to Cassidy. Mia for three. Had to rush it. It's no good. Keener with a rebound for Central. She'll give to Downey. Back to Keener, and she'll be fouled by Cassidy. It'll be her fourth, team's ninth. One in a bonus for Kaylin Keener. She is 3 of 4 on the evening, has 13 points. Shooting 67% from the line as this game got underway. Free throw is no good. Botts with a rebound, and she was fouled by Murray, so that'll be a break for Glasgow. That'll be 2 shots for Ashton Botts because it is the team's 10th foul. It's the second personal on Kaylee Murray. Chance for Glasgow to score with no time coming off the clock.
That's what you want to do in this situation. Got knocked 2 in here. That cuts it to 6.
Ashton shooting her first free throws of the night, shooting 75% on the season. First one good. Mariana Bradley and Fogle back in. Bird and Janae Bradley come out. Bond's second free throw, no good. Long rebound chased down by Robinson for Warren Central. Robinson off to Downey. Glasgow will foul Downey. It'll be Mariana Bradley with her second, team's 10th. So 2 free throws now for Downey.
Glasgow foul Mariana Bradley, her second, team 10. At the line, Jordan Downey, shoot 2.
Downey has made her only free throw attempt of the night. She makes the first one here. Downey came in averaging 1 point. She has 15 tonight, 3 threes, 2 of 2 at the line. Bird and Janae Bradley both back in for Glasgow. Downey's second toss, good as well. 49-40. Warren Central leads, 14 seconds to play. Boss will give to Cassidy. Mia off to Hale. Chloe for 3. It's no good. Chloe gets her own miss. 5 seconds to go. And she is fouled by Simmons. He called that on 11. There is, okay, Downey. He called 11. It was 1 as who else found it, but he called it on 11, which is Downey, her third. But it should have been on Simmons. Free throw for Hale is good. Fogle and Mariana Bradley in. Bird and Janae Bradley out. Hale's second free throw is no good. 3 seconds to play. Mariana Bradley gets the rebound, gets to Hale, and that will do it. Final score, Warren Central Lady Dragons defeat the Lady Scotties 49-41. Glasgow falling to 0-4 on the year. Central gets its first victory. They go to 1-3. And that ends a 6-game winning streak for Lady Scotties in this series between these two teams. We'll come back in a moment on the Don Franklin Auto post-game wrap-up and take a look at the final stats. We'll hear from head coach Craig Pippen, and we'll name our Kentucky Farm Bureau Insurance Lady Scottie player of the game as well. Warren Central defeats the Lady Scotties 49-41. Don't forget the boys game coming up here in about 20 minutes. We're back after a 3-minute timeout here on WCLU and Willie Sports.